And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. We hope you're doing well. In February, Minot assistant football coach Mark Kennedy was named the new head coach of the Coyotes, taking over for Andy Mock. And tonight, the new head coach of the Yotes talks about his new club and football in the WDA and around the entire state.
Good wrestlers on that offensive line. That's always a plus.
Yeah, we love multi-sport athletes. We want every kid to play as many sports as possible. Don't hold back. You know, this window of opportunity to be a kid is short. You know, you get your 4 years of high school, and so we encourage kids to play multiple sports. We love having multiple sport athletes out for football.
And I know you were a head coach in the Class B level, but now you're head coach in the WDA. It's going to be exciting Friday night. Here you go, your ball club in the WDA.
Yeah, you know, we've had a lot of firsts here. I got here last spring in March, and just with football, we've had a lot of firsts, and so Friday night, here comes another first. Let's see what happens.
You know the league. Early on, I mean, polls don't mean a whole lot, but we know that Mandel will have a good club in the Centuries and the Bismarcks. It's a tough league. You know, we'll see what the folks have.
Yeah, the conference has a lot of good athletes in it, a lot of good coaches. I mean, the state does. You know, and so every week is a grind. Every week we have to really prepare and work. Nothing will be handed to us, and so we understand that, and we're going to compete every week.
The guy who loves college football like me from the West Coast, you got to be heartbroken about the Pac-12 breaking up. I mean, it just doesn't seem possible.
You know, I grew up watching Pac-10. And then when it turned to Pac-12, it was a little change. But I'm a USC fan at heart. That's what I grew up watching, that number 55, the best linebacker for USC, always wore 55. And just to see it break apart, it is sad. But it's saying that we're making change, and change is always needed. You know, and we can learn from history and how to not repeat some of the bad things that happen, and let's move forward for the future.
All righty, his debut as head coach of the Coyotes Friday at home against Red River with a kickoff of 7 p.m., and that'll be at beautiful Legends Field. Breakup of the Pac-10 easily default to the presidents and the ADs who are chasing TV money. College athletics is about rivalries. The Bison and, yes, the Sioux, the Grizz and the Cats. Those are rivalries. That's what people want to see. You don't have to always chase the money. All right, the polls, 11A, first one of the year, the Velva Aggies on top, Central Cass, Kindred, Dickinson Trinity, and Langdon E&M. 9-man, New Salem Almont, of course. Lemoore L&M, North Prairie, West Hope Newburgh, and Sargent County. Divide County, the 9-man power, picked up some votes but did not make the top 5. And it's going to be an interesting year. It always is. Now, the Tigers have given the Twins all kinds of problems this year. In fact, they've already won the season series. More of the same this afternoon. Let's take a look. Bottom of the first, Royce Lewis. Glad this guy is back. He's battled all kinds of injuries. A big base hit there. Max Kepler will score. 1-zip Twins. In the second now, Eddie Giuliani, get my vote for Rookie of the Year. A big hit. 2 runs will score. Just like that, 3-zip Twins. So they're up 3-zip. Top of the third, Spencer Torkelson, another number 1 pick, gonna get one off of Kenta Maeda, 4-3, a solo shot, and played against Sam. Top of the 7th, another shot, that's gonna get out, this time off Griffin Jack, 6-4 Tigers. In the 9th, Max Kepler's had a good second half, he's gonna drill a clutch home run off Jason Foley. It's 8-7 now, but he's gonna get Donovan Solano to ground into a double play, and those Tigers do it again. They end up splitting with the Twins 8-7. So boy, oh boy, if for some reason the Twins don't win it, the Detroit Tigers are going to be one of the big reasons why. I said Washington at 10, it's Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh comes to town on Friday. It's a very odd schedule. Twins had Monday off. They also have tomorrow off. So hopefully they can get well rested and finish strong. Coyote girls golf team will host their own invitational on Friday out at Eagle Ridge. Once again at Eagle Ridge, the action begins 10 a.m., so no long bus trip for the Coyotes. They're playing at home. Yesterday, junior Scout Graham fired a 88. That was a good showing for her to lead the Coyotes at the East-West Classic in Jamestown. They came up with a total of 827. Vikes preparing to take on Tennessee on Saturday at home. Their young players made a lot of mistakes in Game 1. According to their second-year head coach, he wants to see much more improvement on Saturday at home against those Jets. And in case you missed it, former Viking Dalvin Cook has signed a 1-year contract with the Jets. After leaving the Vikes, they couldn't get together on a contract, and they wanted him to take a cut, and he didn't want to take it, so we'll have to see what happens. Let's take a timeout.